Welcome back, everyone, to theCUBE. I'm John Furrier, the host. We are here at theCUBE's NYSE studios, part of the NYSE Wired program. CUBE Original, we're super psyched to have here the Healthcare Leaders Series with AI and Technology. John Swerdlin is here, co-founder and CEO of Function Health, an amazing, innovative company, saving lives, many examples, but really the future of using technology to get a good view of what's going on. John, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on. Explain what Function Health is doing, and then we'll get into some of the cool things.
Well, it's super simple. In the last few months, hundreds of thousands of people have joined this new way of managing your health. So you sign up, it's functionhealth.com for $1 per day. You're able to go, you join this platform, you get 100 lab tests across your whole body. It looks at your full heart, your liver, your kidney, your thyroid, your hormones, everything. And when you get all those test results back, it goes into this app and it explains to you what's actually happening inside your body and how it's changing over time. The way you frame it is like, okay, imagine 3 years from now, you reach in your pocket, you have an app, you open it up, and you can see everything that's happening with your health. And you can see how it's been going over the last 3 years. You're ahead of what 99% of people have done. You're way ahead of disease. You know exactly what to do. You know how to feel your best. And you know that if anything happens, that you can go seek healthcare ASAP. You don't wait until symptoms. You don't wait until things are a little too late. And imagine you're able to do that and you do that with your family and this is your new reality. And one day someone says, you know what, we're going to take that away. You're not allowed to have that app in your pocket anymore. You're not going to know anything about your health. You're just going to kind of wing it. And if you feel symptoms or something's coming up, you go seek healthcare. That would suck, right? Nobody would like that.
The beautiful thing, so, go ahead, finish up.
And so basically what Function is saying is like in 3 years from now, everybody will have a great understanding of what's actually happening inside of their body, how it's tracked over time, and their health can actually keep up with all the advances in technology. And we built something that's so powerful that, and when people look back, they'll think it's unbelievable that it didn't exist, that they did not have it in their lives. You know, and we have insurance, we have systems like that that are incredible for helping you when you're sick. But not being on Function is almost like not having insurance, but even worse because it's not just getting stuck with astronomical bills. It's not getting ahead of the things that are so upstream of all your relationships and all your dreams and all your day-to-day feeling good.
It's really a great illustration of the breakthroughs we're seeing technology now in the industry. Personalization, personal medicine, it affects how we think about food and agriculture. All the things in our life is impacted by technology. The preventative side is huge. Again, we've seen lives being saved. It's an amazing service. What's different now? Because, you know, the old days, you know, it's a black box, you know, you got databases. Well, you sounds like you might have this and it's some sort of rubric.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Why is it happening now?
Well, there's a few shifts. The first shift is culture, and people are finally realizing that health happens outside of the doctor's office. They want to take control of it. They're sick of giving up that agency. So there's this cultural shift. There's also a technological shift. Being in a place where AI can actually look at all this data and help make sense of it, and being able to give doctors the power to go over all this data, leveraging the latest technology, that's really new. And when I say new, that's like over the last couple of years, this has become possible. And the outcome of it isn't that people have more technology, more apps, more screens. The outcome is that people are so fully on top of their health, they're so far ahead of disease that they're fundamentally changing the outcomes and they're making sure that them and their families are actually safe and that they can live a life without any of those kind of surprises that we really don't want to see.
I'm really glad you brought up the cultural shift because that is so important because we all see the wearables, we're conscious of what we do, and if you can feed more information to the user, they're in charge, the person.
That's right.
They can make their family decisions, their life decisions, but also get a heads up, the hidden markers, they're there. This is a huge advancement.
Yeah, I mean, you can now test for cancer with just 2 vials of blood. So you can test for 50 types of cancer as early as stage 1 with just 2 vials of blood. And we do that for our members across over 2,000 locations around the country. That wasn't possible 5 years ago.
Take me through the onboard process. This comes up, my daughter wants a subscription. She asked me to pay for it, but I said, yes, no problem. Take me through the process, because most people think it's hard, there's all this compliance, paperwork. Take me through, this is a huge ease of use onboarding.
Well, we make it as easy as buying anything on the internet, right? And one of the things we saw early was like, going into the healthcare system, it's piles and piles of paperwork, and you don't know how much you're going to pay for something, but you know you kind of need it. And it's like, what if we could deliver something that's $1 a day and you knew exactly what you're paying for and there's no surprise bills, there's nothing like that? And what if it wasn't piles of paperwork and it was actually understandable what you're going to get? And so when you sign up, it's just, you go to functionalhealth.com, you put in your information, you put in your credit card, you pay, and then you fill out some basic information on who you are, and immediately you start scheduling the tests. Everything that is happening, all the complexity, we take that on. We do all the hard work. So you can just know that you spend a few minutes and you're going to be able to get on top of your health. We're going to make it as easy as possible for anyone in the entire world eventually to be able to get on top of their health. It shouldn't be marred in complexity.
Everyone should get this. I recommend it. Again, there's examples, friends, family, we've got many examples, so that's awesome. Everyone should sign up. Final question, what's next? What are you working on right now? Where does this go from here?
Yeah, well, the basics are there, right? Is we're making it easy for people to collect data on their health. We make that really affordable. And that's the foundation. Now what gets really exciting is everything that we can do with modern technology. So you get all this data and you track it over time, and there's a lot there. There's a lot of just pure awareness of this is where I am and this is what I need to do. And we do that today. So people are already massively benefiting from that. But the big topic, and everyone wants to talk about, is AI. What AI does is it's really, really, really good at understanding large amounts of data. That means it understands everything about your health because you're capturing data. It also understands everything about the world, all the research that's ever been done, the latest scientific papers, clinical expertise, all of those inputs. We call it medical intelligence. Yeah. It's what happens when you combine all your data with all the world's knowledge and clinical inputs. And that delivers something that has never existed before, which is almost like having an entire Mayo Clinic in your pocket. Yeah. It's like having every doctor and every expert, every specialty that has been trained entirely on what's going on with you and is 24/7 available to help you understand what's going on in your body and help you actually take action. And that's a huge promise, right? And that's the greatest promise of AI, is to make our lives that much richer. It's not more screens, it's not more technology. It's to get us way ahead of our health and allow us to spend time with our family and our friends and feel good through the day.
And empowering the lives. Amazing work. Congratulations. And again, the whole industry is taking advantage of it. We're seeing biology breakthroughs. The data comes in, there's more academic going on, research. It'll affect food supplies, how we think about our life. The biology of the world is impacted. John, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're super busy, and again, congratulations.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay, we'll be following you. Great stuff. I'm John Furrier, host of theCUBE. This is part of our healthcare AI leaders, MedTech, healthcare. AI is bringing breakthroughs, changing our lives, living a better life, living a great healthy life, and enjoying our friends and family. Thanks for watching.